Give me a few minutes while I get a few things set up anyway. Make sure it all looks and sounds good. No flashbanging tonight. Audio's good. Visual's good. All right, come on. Come on, Nightbot. Where are you at with the risk disclosure? Todo bien? I guess the Nightbot's failed its job. No risk disclosure for the Nightbot. I got to do it manually. Do it manually. Get that risk disclosure out there. We'll make Peter Brandt proud. Peter Brandt, this one's for you. I've got to make you proud. As always, in the YouTube chat, there is our top step risk disclosure. This is not financial advice. It's for educational purposes only. Now, welcome to Slow Markets, everybody. Slowish. We're seeing some movement tonight. What happened? I don't know. I just looking at the charts for the first time. Let's take a look at the daily and let's start to zoom in. These markets are moving. If there's an opportunity, I'm going to see if I can take advantage of it in this my live account, obviously. Daily chart, markets, we get one candlestick a day. One candlestick a day. In the daily chart, we are in a downtrend. It looked like we might be able to break through tonight. We did, or today. We didn't. We failed. We are on our way down. Someone's talking NVIDIA news. So it sounds like NVIDIA is causing this market to drop down. I'll have to take a look. But man, this market is gaining some momentum to the downside. So that's all I'm seeing on the daily. I could maybe we could see us sell off all the way down to 360s. 360s. Look at the daily. We have these 2 days where the top end is around these mid 300s. So that could be a possibility. Let's look at the hourly chart. Let's take a look at the hourly chart. Selling off. Like I said, if you're trading longs, I seen some traders in the chat talking about buying this market. Please do that with maybe smaller size. Make sure you have a stop loss. This market's selling off. Man, this has been we got another gap down. I mean, wow. This market is going. Wow. We'll take a look at gold. We'll look at gold here in a moment. But Nasdaq, we're selling off. We have, is this a level of support and resistance? This is a zone. Maybe we could find some buyers stepping in there. I don't know. I mean, any bullish trend line that was there is just kind of gone. We gapped down. We do have that gap that opened tonight's price action, right? Where you see where we opened up tonight at, 780s. We closed up there at 930. So that's a pretty decent sized gap. Is that going to play into effect tonight, tomorrow? I don't know. Maybe there's an opportunity to buy it. I have a hard time saying buy it for this gap fill. We filled the gap last night. We filled this gap from Sunday. So the Sunday gap was filled. Remember that? And now we have it. It's kind of interesting. Look how interesting this is. That Sunday night's gap is really close to what we're seeing tonight. So there's definitely people very pissed off that we're gapping between this 18,900 and 18,800. And yeah, it's very, very ugly. Slippery slope tonight. Looking, maybe we could take a run. My first area is going to be this area of support. You can see there's some support around this 18,300s. That happens to be basically those highs of the news candle, that fake news that turned out to be real news. So that is a decent target for these shorts, to be honest. Now, here's an interesting thing. I talked to Coach Jay about this. He'll be tuning in tomorrow as well. Let me check something. So yeah, today's already Tuesday night. So I'm gonna have Coach Jay on tomorrow night. But yeah, what I was referring to is let's just a hypothetical. Let's throw a hypothetical out there. If I told everybody in the chat, tomorrow at this time, this market is going to be at 18,356, and I say, guarantee you, tomorrow at this time, the market will be down there, you probably still will not make money. Reason being is we don't know how it's going to get there. We could go up, and then we could go down, right? Or we could just sell all the way off and then go back up. There's so many different ways that a market could get from point A to point B. It's very hard to tell. So even though we might have targets and say this market could possibly go down to 18,330, one of the most important things is how do we get into the market? How do we manage that market? And then how do we manage that trade? How big of size? Where's your stop loss, right? Because I could say, wow, this market's going to get down to 350 guaranteed. What? Sell 50 contracts. I could blow up my account because I don't have that much room. I have a tight stop loss. So many different reasons. Anyway, that's what I'm looking at. Looking at this first area as a level of support resistance. Then this next level around these 350s is support and resistance. To the upside, I mean, gap fill. Are we going to see a gap fill? I don't know. Can we see at least a retest of where we opened up tonight? Possibly. And then we do have that pivot from yesterday. And this week is only day number 2. Day number 2 going into day number 3. There's Aaron Trades. Good morning. Good morning. I'm going to, one of these nights, nights for me, I'm going to stay up and tune in, Aaron, to your London Open. I think you start that just a little bit before the Open, right? Anyway, let's zoom into the 5-minute chart, see if we can see anything set up here. 5-minute. Do we buy this? Can we buy this for a gap fill? Let's look over here on the left. You can see where there was this nice level of support, resistance. So are we bouncing off this? Are we bouncing? Did we just bounce off this level? Okay, interesting. We're down 1.5%. Does that mean anything? I mean, we've seen this market could go sell off further. Let me take a look at the NVIDIA news real fast. I'm curious. Everybody in the chat probably already knows what's NVIDIA doing. Going through tonight, a lot of Chinese data coming out tonight, right? All at the same time. Tomorrow we have not too much going on. Some production month over month. Obviously, Fed speakers, always going to have Fed speakers, it seems like. Everyone talking about tariffs, but nothing too crazy. Let me look at NVIDIA. 5.5 billion charge. Okay. And what's the more important, what's the stock doing? It's down 6%. Okay, NVIDIA's down 6%. So that makes sense why the Nasdaq's down. Well, it's only down 1.5. It's only down 1.5, and NVIDIA's down 6. But that's quite the move. That's how big is that gap? It's about 140 points. 140 points. I don't know. Let's watch this. It's tempting to buy it. It really is to see if we can get a nice rally up. But I want to watch how we form. And maybe we can have a nice rally up to these 702s and then sell off again. And maybe if we do end up breaking this and looking for a breakout trade to the long side. Let's see. Let's watch it. Let's move on. Let's take a look at crude oil. Crude oil. Not much going on in crude, right? Crude's just been choppy. Crude is not selling off like the Nasdaq. We're kind of making this pattern type to where we can get a breakdown trade or a breakout trade. So I don't mind seeing this where we're just slowly consolidating, tightening up to get ready to expand. Maybe we have a fake out and then a reversal, either way. But there could be some trading opportunities here in crude as we break in one direction or the other. Not interested in trading in the middle of that. It's really messy right there. The Nikkei, Japanese market. We are selling off here tonight. That is quite the move here. Let's look at that. I mean, 1%. There's still room to the downside, to be honest. If we're looking at this, maybe we can make a run for 34,100s, the lower 100s. If we break that, we still have this gap here in the Nikkei, it looks like, down. I mean, that gap fill here, that's going to get interesting. Can we see 33,800s? So if that's the case, I mean, we still have another 1% down here in the Nikkei. I wouldn't be too crazy. That's not too crazy. We've seen these moves. I mean, look at these moves when we got that news. Like, we've seen very violent moves in these markets. So I wouldn't surprise that we have continuation down in the Japanese market. Let's take a look at gold now. Everyone's talking about gold. And that's straight up. That's just straight up. Why is it not straight up? I mean, is that all-time highs? All-time highs in gold? Looks like it. We're at all-time highs. Again, all-time highs. Well, everyone's saying yes. Straight up. Just freaking straight up. Just buy it. That breakout trade last night for gold, straight up, consolidate, and then we break out again, break out, and it is on the freaking move. Wow. Wow. Where's Coach Hoop? Gold to the moon, all-time highs again. Yeah. Actually, you know, I even have this in my pocket. Thinking about it, I'm going to an event tonight, and I always keep this on me. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's kind of, this gold 1 ounce gold coin. I always keep it on me. Not always. I shouldn't say that on camera. I don't always keep it on me, but whenever I go to a poker tournament or a poker table, I'll have that set on my cards or whatever. The Chuck E. Cheese token. Yeah, it's a Chuck E. Cheese token. Oh, good to know. Good to know. Is that an AA coin about to get jumped? Yeah, and the funny thing is, I picked up a lot of gold before this rally really started, which is pretty funny on timing. It was, man, it feels like quite a while ago, to be honest. It was way down at $2,700, $2,700. That was quite some time. Gold just going straight up. Yeah. Well, what else do we do in gold? I mean, we consolidated. This is a bullish flag now, obviously. Bullish flag confirmed, where we just broke out, however you want to consider that. And how far can we rally? I don't know. All-time highs. It's anybody's guess. Anybody's guess. Dakota walking around with 3K in the pocket. Not good to say. I don't mind if people know that. I mean, whenever I go to the poker table or casinos, there's high security. Other than that, I don't really keep anything on me. The most I keep on is like $50. $50. I know a couple people who sold 401ks for gold in November. I overtraded and stubborn, lost 3K today, the good luck coin. Yeah, I only trade this. I keep the gold in my pocket for good luck when I'm trading. Let's go. Yeah, I also keep something else on me. Venmo. Is the US dollar hitting all-time lows? Let me switch back to the Nasdaq, see what we're getting. See what we're seeing here in the Nasdaq. Let's see if we can find some trades. Have you checked your P&L with the gold coin versus not? I tell you what, I mean, statistically, I've made more money. I made more money in December and January with physical gold than I did in my trading accounts. What else, buddy? Dakota's. Come on, Chad. Come on. Let's see. You don't have to tell me that. You don't. We don't need to talk about limits. No limits today. Let's not think about limits here in these markets. Roger, a cordless hole puncher. Hey, it's yes, I do. I do have a permit for what chat is talking about. Gap fill. Where and how do we use the 100 tick chart? I use the 100 tick chart the same way I use any other charts. Technical analysis. You can see over here on the right is the 100 tick chart. Over here on the left is the 5-minute chart. NQ needs to pull back. I mean, you'd think, right? But this market is just so heavy. After that news, kind of don't want to even trade it. Gold is the tradable market. It's just straight up. I don't know what else we do with gold. I mean, the move has already happened tonight. Did anybody catch this? Did anybody catch gold long? Cashing out some physical gold tomorrow? I need a permit. Too bad Brazil doesn't allow. I've been getting it micros. I catch the move. Yeah. I'm down 1,000 trading only one micro versus all time. Yes, I did 3 countries. Yeah. This is we're gonna have to start paying with stuff through physical. I need to get smaller. Instead of a 1 ounce, I need like grams, so we can start paying with stuff with physical gold and silver instead of the dollars. If this is the way it's gonna keep going. You're always late to the party. Yeah, I mean this party happened. It started. Basically started as soon as we opened up tonight. Imagine paying for bread with gold, maybe silver. It's heavy. The thing is with gold is just so. It's heavy, but it's tricky heavy. I don't know how I could explain it. Where it's like, man, it's so small. You pick it up, it's just so dense. Silver's undervalued. How to scale a 50K XF account? That's 1 trade at a time. 2 trades. 2 trades. Start small. Look through points. I hear it all the time. I hear it from new traders. I hear it from traders that's been here a while. It's the same thing over and over again. When traders struggle, and you see when traders struggle, you kind of revert back to like, man, you just want to get X amount of points a day. If you can average so many points a day, you'll be good. You don't need to get big home runs. You just 4 or 5 points per trade, 10 points per trade. You don't need huge runs. This is looking like a decent jump over to micros. We're gonna. Dang it, I think I might be a little too slow. Oh, I'm too slow. Too slow. Let's see if get a pullback. Get a pullback. I was gonna get in right at those 70s. Dang it. Oh well. Let's see if it gives an opportunity. A pullback, a retest. I was a little too slow on that one. Consolidation and a break to the long side. You caught it? We just need to buy a 50 lot in gold and just hold on to it. Just hold it. Man, that happened just so fast, too. 5-10 seconds. It'll come back. Yeah, let's see. We'll see. It's not over yet. It's not over. That was the main move. That was probably the better move right there. Let's try a 5-tick chart. Odds it'll hit the Globex opening low and reject again. Let's roll up. Roll up. How do you deal with, okay, here's a good question. Here's actually a good question. Come on. How do you deal with being good enough to trade 1 XFA, but struggle with multiple? Also being good enough to profit with micros, but struggle with minis. That's an emotional thing. That's a mental, it's a psychological, that's what it is. There's no difference. There's absolutely no difference between, trading 1 micro versus trading 1 mini. Outside of the fact that it's size, right? It's different size. But the process to get in, get out, how you put your stop loss, how you put your take profit is exactly the same. And it's exactly the same when you're trading multiple. If you're trading 1 XFA good, what's the difference between that and if you're copy trading it, right? You do a copy trade, 5 accounts or whatever you're doing. It's the same thing. You make $200 on 1 account. If that's being copied, you can't just don't even try not thinking about it. Stop caring, stop thinking about it, follow your process. You're using the 100 tick and 1,000 tick. It's working well. Good. That's what you kind of want to do, right? Find a process that fits you. Get it to where it's working. I just recently purchased a combine and had my first loss in a while due to breaking my own rules. I had an invalid trade, so break even, no real damage done, but great start. Well, learn something from that. Check out silver. I really like the setup. We've been watching gold. I'm sure. Is silver the same? Is silver moving the same? No. Look at that. That's a big difference. Gold's breaking out, and silver's just kind of not really doing much. Yeah, that's... Gold's just going straight up. Check gold. I have been. If you're just tuning in, I do kind of a review. Right? I do kind of a review. If you've missed it, I went through all the markets already that I go over. Nasdaq, crude oil, Nikkei, and gold. I'll keep checking back on gold as we hit all-time highs here. It's just been going straight up. Like this is gold. It's been going up and up and up. And I'm over here sitting trying to play trade Nasdaq. can you explain the difference between trading extended trading hours versus regular trading hours during the New York session? It's just volatility, right? Volatility, liquidity, what markets are open, how much volume is going through. Obviously, the New York session has typically the most volume, typically the most volatility, but the London session and the slow markets that we trade right now are not that bad, to be honest. We see good movements, especially in this type of volatility. Okay, we just closed this last 5 bar above the 74 mark. Let's see if we get a little bit of a pullback. Get into some micros here. Any trading strategies you'll recommend? Technical analysis. I recommend technical analysis. Okay, we're gonna get in. I'm gonna get in one. I'm gonna have a wide stop. Gonna have a wide stop. Micros, you have that luxury of having a wide stop. And I can build this position. Okay, chat. Don't get mad. Don't get mad if you think I'm adding to a loser, because I can add now, and it's technically adding to a loser. And you have to wait. Don't have to worry about getting denied. That's one thing I've never had to worry about, right? Is getting a payout denied because of trading my live account. That is one huge stop loss. Yeah, 50 points, 51 points. $100. All right, markets. Let's get going. Go all the way up, straight up. Or do we really want it to go up until I get into full position size? Are we going to make money with one freaking micro and not get in? Actually, you know, this coin, if you open it up, there's actually chocolate inside it. Whenever you're hungry, there's chocolate inside it. Actually, no, you want to know the truth about this gold coin. You want to know the truth about this gold coin. My tax guy said I need to show it live on air, so then it can become a tax write-off. They're like, yeah, this gold coin is a tax write-off. I'm using it as a advertisement or a prop for when I'm on air. And like, have you showed it on air? I'm like, yeah, see, look, I'm showing this on air. Look, this is a gold. I bought this. It is now officially a tax write-off because I'm showing it. Thanks, everybody. There's my tax write-off. And then it just turns out, hey, I just need to show everything. If I show something on air, I'll just turn that into a tax write-off. So maybe I might have to take a picture of my car and then take a picture of anything else, and I'll just have it a tax write-off. Guess what, guys? That haircut, it's now a tax write-off. Yeah, it's now a tax write-off. Just start a YouTube channel and show everything. All right, we're going to take this loss. We're taking this loss. $34. Look at this market dump. Look at this market dump. This actually is wanting. I'm wanting to get in short this. I'm wanting to get in short now after that rejection. Shall we? Shall we sell this market? Or me? Shall I? I'm going to follow my process. I'm going to build a position, actually. I don't. You can't hear that, do you? You guys can't hear order filled? No, you guys shouldn't. Okay, let's do this. Let's get this. Let's get it to push to new lows tonight. Wide stop loss just for everybody. Got to wait for the AM, Dakota. Am I getting whipped in and out of this market? Is this market just, ugh? This market's not doing me good. This market just whipped me in and out and back in. And I'm going to be down $100. What happened to me by doing that buy position? I didn't like that we rejected. See this rejection? And then we broke through this pivot. So my bias changed. See if we can push these lows. But that just messed me up right there. That was a big screw you candle. That's what that was. I should have went short with you. All right, let's see if we could get it. Let's see if we get this position built to the downside. Now, I'm watching these pivots. Now, every single time this market makes a pivot like this, that's what I'm wanting to watch. Look at this volatility. Top of the hour, right at 8 p.m. Seeing a spike in volatility, and we're seeing 10 points. Like, that's 10 points down, 10 points up. This is, what, 26 points down, followed by 20 points up. So we're seeing the volatility here tonight. Yeah, you're saying it's literally a volatility at when hourly candles closes open, but not this much. It's typically not this much. Yeah, we can see some volatility, but not every single time a 1 hour candlestick opens and closes. You typically don't see a 28-point sell-off or a 28-point move followed by a continued. And seeing this, right? You typically see a little peak in volatility at the top of every hour, and it's just facts, right? It is 8 p.m. We do see a spike in volatility but not like this. There's the Nightbot, just 30 minutes late. Nightbot's 30 minutes late with that one. All right, we're gonna add to this position if we can break through these 68s again. If not, we'll take this loss. We'll take the loss. We'll take the loss if we can't break down through those 58s. Sorry, Dakota, faded me this time. Well, so far, fading is that's your process. If you're following your process in your opposite direction of me, so far it's been good. So far you've made money. Well, as soon as I build this position, if we sell off, I don't mind if we hit the 5% limit if I'm in a short. Yeah, if the market goes in my favor, I don't mind. Of course I don't mind it. This is not what I'm wanting to see though. I'm not liking to see it yet. Buyers will probably get past 53. Richard, you're watching the ES. We're on Nasdaq, man. I'm gonna pull that position. See if we could watch it some more. Are you in fast markets tomorrow morning? No, I'm not in fast markets tomorrow morning, but I will be on Lunchbox trading tomorrow, and I will be again on with my man David Green. David Green for the Power Hour. Okay, we're getting six micros right there. I might have to bail on this one. I might bail on this one if we break through the 680s up above. Look at gold, Jesus. Gold pushing. Yeah, I'm not gonna look at gold. Okay, I'm not looking at gold. Let's straight up. Oh my gosh, it's making me look at gold. Come on, let me get in a bigger position, then we could sell off. Nasdaq needs to go down and like gold's going up, but Nasdaq is being resilient down here. I should be. I'm selling low and buying high tonight. Sell low, buy high. Oh, I'm just doing it wrong. Maybe I'm just doing it all wrong. Let's get through these. All right, 8 micros. 8 micros. Can we get back down below 70? 670. How long until gold 5,000? Well, it's not looking. If market keeps going like this, probably sooner rather than later. This is going to get me out of this market. Building liquidities for the next flush. We might trap VWAP first, though. Add 42 more micros. Just keep adding. Keep on adding and adding. And adding. Oh, I love chat. I love chat. You guys are comedians. Comedians. What am I risking $500 on this? Come on, volatility. Don't stop now. Let's do it. Let's add. I want to add more, but I only want to add if we can start breaking through down towards the 70s. I hope this isn't like last night, everybody, where it just kind of dies off as soon as I get into a trade. Taking my losses. L after L. I don't mind the L's on slow markets with, trying to get into a micro position if it equates to bigger wins during fast markets. I finished today plus 3,000 in my live account. And here I am taking a freaking L for minus a couple $100. And this couple $100 means more to me than that 3,000. This is slow markets. All right. Am I going to bail? Might have to bail for minus $250. Fake out or breakout? Someone says no. My finger's on the close button. My stop loss is up here above this pivot, like this resistance. Do we bail? Or we just do we just like, no. Bailing is not an option. We add. Where's the reverse button? Reverse button. Is adding an option up here? Is adding ever? I could see adding if we see a reverse. Use long, but just went flat. Add after confirmation. I added one. Around 7 to 8 more points for pullbacks. Still risking this, basically the same. 26 points. 26 points for 1 mini is about $500. So I'm risking $500 on this trade, which honestly is not bad. Everyone's going to lose it when I win. Everyone's going to lose it when I lose. Uh-oh. Don't like that. I don't like that one. We're not getting that momentum yet. We're not getting momentum. If we reverse back into these 80s, I'm going to add to this. I'm going to add even more. Okay, I added right there. I'm going to add another one. Is this that fake out? Is this that fake out? This is similar to what I was seeing in fast markets this morning. We fake out and then we sell off. It worked this morning, but it's a different market environment, much different timing, obviously, as well. I might have to break. I might have to end it, close it out. Like I said, I don't want to risk more than $500 on this. Someone blow on it. Poke it with a stick. We might push up to where my stop loss is a better entry. If this might be marked up to 1 as my stop loss is a better entry, everyone. Uh-oh. Going to call the market makers. Let me let you buy it, then they'll tank for me. Move your stop. Move your stop. Down only 15 points. Get that Excel sheet out. Don't make me whip out my Excel sheet. Don't make me do it. These markets are hesitating to go either way. Here we go. No, now we need to break through these 79s. This might just go up and hit my stop loss. And then we're going to say stop loss is a better entry, and I'll be all pissed off, and it'll ruin the vibe. It'll ruin the vibe. Then we'll just have to go short gold or find another market. Oh, no, not the spreadsheet. All right, maybe we can break through these 85s. I'll add if we get that. Want to see a leg lower. We might not get it. Okay, added another micro. Man, I love micros. Don't you love micros? How easy it is to build a position without a lot of stress. Nice wide stop, build a position. It's like 1.2 minis. Micros is such a great tool. Give you a warning before I flashbang everybody. Flashbang everybody. Man, I don't know what. It's just so bright. The only downside about micros is the commissions, but yeah. It's not going. This thing's. It's just holding. It's just holding. It's going straight to my stop loss, and then it's going to turn around and sell off.
Déjelo en la mesa. En la mesa. En
cualquier lado. Sunglasses. Okay, I'm going to bail before it gets there.
En el piso.
I'm going to bail. I'm flat. I'm flat. I don't mind if I react to this position or I build it, but that's starting to make me feel like my stop loss is a better entry. That's definitely looking like a stop loss is a better entry.
No.
Right? I gotta be kidding me. All right, bounce. Yeah, you know what? I don't mind getting back into this one, to be honest, everyone. Is that how you do it? That's what is this? It's one of those days. I'll get back into it. It's exactly to my stop loss. See if we get back into this one. We'll do the same thing. Do the same thing. I don't mind it. It's going to 700, you dummy. Are you long? Are you long? We're going to the gap fill before midnight. Yeah, that's it. It's not. Let's go to 700 for the dummies. Straight up. Straight up. It's obvious, geek. Let's see. Let's see if we break through that. It's still holding this. It's still holding that. I'm gonna watch this, and I don't mind getting back in this setup either. T-bombs all over the place. Everyone not trading on screen right now is way better trader. All roads. We're going to watch. We're going to see if this set is going to set up, or if we're going to break out to the long side. Gold's still going up, I think, short NQ. Gold's still going up. We're getting a rally here in the Nasdaq. You ducked your stop again. Doomlord, I pay too much attention to the chat. Chat needs love. Chat 100% needs love. So I got to give it to them. I always have to give it to the chat. There's 100 contracts. So these are micros. I don't care about the 100 contracts. Chat 100% needs love. And I have to give the love to the chat all times. All the time. Yes. Yes. Everybody knows that. Maybe long here. Wait for the bounce. So far, we've rallied 60 points. A little over 60 points on this. This is looking at it becomes support resistance. We're down at 1.3. Gold's still just consolidating now. Gold's consolidating. We're hovering around 700. Next question is, can we see these 720s? Can we see this next level? That is my next question. Send it up 250 more. If I sell this, are we going to keep going up? Do we keep going up if I sell it? Is there a... Oh, just got something. 19-day green streak and over 1 month in the XFA. I'm getting a bit scared. Just, Doom Lord, if you're trading well like that, my best advice is to size down. Size down. Wait until we hit a supply zone. Now we wait. We wait. We see how this market's going to be reacting. Starting to pick up some volatility. We're still in, this market is just moving. That's nothing. I was well over 30 days straight. Copy that. Yep, just size down. Don't overthink it. Don't stress. Don't overthink it. Don't stress. Just size down. Take it easy. It's like Sunday's action tonight. Okay. Let's see if I can start building a short here again. I'm looking at this as major support, and we broke through that. Let's see if the support can become resistance. Let's see if we could get some reason to add on. I'm not jumping in for a full position. Remember, my normal size, everybody, you really need to understand, my normal size is 5 minis. 5 minis is my regular size, and I'm trading micros here. So please understand that. Still only trading 1/5 my size because of this volatility.
Order filled.
All right, let's add. I added 4 micros. Remember, these are micros. Double check, make sure. Yeah, we're micros still. Are we gonna bounce right back up to the 710s? Let's see. Close to the mid 15-minute auction. It's solid sell on my end. Which broker do you use for your personal account? I like Interactive. I use a couple different brokers for my personal account. My ADHD love the chat. I love this chat. This market's getting to me, everyone. This market's getting to me. Down $100. Gonna be down $800. Let's see if I can get back into a full position. I don't mind selling in this zone. Stop loss is there for a reason. Let you take over. Let you take over. We'll take 1 mini. That's basically 1 mini. So I'm now 1/5 my size I normally use. We're 1/5. Have you noticed trading has made you calmer person in normal life? Yeah, I could say that trading makes you a little less emotional in just your day-to-day life. Helps you control your emotions. You're a lot less volatile emotionally, I suppose, could be a good answer. Unless it makes you just completely unstable. It goes one or both ways. It calms you down, relaxes you, or it just turns you into just a psychotic person. And you go unstable, and yeah. There's no in between. It's one or the other. One or the other. Proof in the pudding. I'm probably more... If you meet me in person, this is as much energy as you get out of me. This is as much energy as I have. Maybe in the morning, sometimes I get a little excited because of whenever I'm on air. But this is me. Like, this is as excited as I get. Outside of this, it's just calm. I barely talk. Very rarely have this much energy in terms of like all my social and all like everything is just right. You're seeing it right now. Okay, there we go. Let's see what we can do here in the markets. Let's see if we could get a decent position now that we have only 1.5 minis on, so 15 micros. Let's see if we could get a move down. Still not risking very much, to be honest. Let's see if we can get this. Here we go. These are micros. Still very small. 15 micros. This account was 15 short. It's still what? What's the point value? It's $25 per point. 25 bucks a point. Let's see if we could get this. And now we sit and we watch and we wait. Big money. We are in big, everyone. If I see something I really like, I might even consider switching to minis. I was in 3 minis today in the New York session. See, I want to add. I want to add right now. If we could break down below 703, I would be adding. I would probably add 3 minis into this one. Can we have chat? Are you going to peer pressure me into a trade? Peer pressure me into a trade? Full port. Full port. But I'm going to be honest with everybody. I have to be 100% honest there. I'm going to be switching. I kind of looking at this minis. We can watch. I think we're going to watch both here. Sorry, everyone. Yeah. We're going to watch both. We're going to watch MNQ on the right-hand side, and we're going to watch NQ on the left-hand side. And if I see something I really like, I am going to add to this. I'm a trader first, and I'm not going to pass up a good opportunity. I can't. It's not in my nature. If I take the loss, so be it. But if we get a really good opportunity, I am going to build a decent position. I have to just pay attention to sizing. I have to focus. I'm sorry, but I have to focus. So my focus is going away from chat and going to this market. So you might see some silence. You might see some silence in this. So you're just going to have to deal with it, okay? Yeah, I'm just watching. I'm watching. I'm looking at, I have the micros here on the right. I'm in a position in the micros. I'm also looking at the minis over here on the left-hand side. And then I have this DOM. See this DOM? And I'm switching between micros and minis right here. So we shall see. And actually, pay attention. I got to get me a drink of water. Watch this for me, everybody. Just like type rigorously if something happens. All right. What did we miss? What did we miss? Nothing? Nothing? No, my stop loss is up there still. My stop loss is up there. Oh, that's why I love slow markets. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. I can run, get a drink of water or something, come back. All right, markets. What are we doing here? I'm considering putting a sell stop on the minis. Oh, chat. It's nice and slow. If we break down below 704, it could start to look really good. Gold chasing buyers exhausted. I don't know. I'm exhausted. I'm a seller. There's a lot of decision around here. Yeah, I'm focused. I'm focused, everybody. I'll pay attention to the chat later. You'll get my attention. Don't worry. Don't worry. We could flip this coin. We could flip this coin right now. We could just, honestly, we could just break out and blow through those 720s and hit the stop loss with the way this market's holding up right now. I'm not like, why do I have to speak? Why do I have to speak? I speak and it does it. I had to say something, huh? I just didn't like how we just kept holding that. We just held those 700s. Stop loss is still up there. It might take $1,000 L right now. Sell your stop with your minis? No, I'm ready to get in with my, I'm ready to add to this position. Like I said, my stop loss is there for a reason. It's right above this pivot high. But I'm not liking anything. I don't like how we're holding it here in the 7. And it's just a waiting game. This is really a waiting game. Patience. Just hold it for a few days. Maybe it'll turn green. That's what all my swing trades are. All my swing trades and my long-term investments are just short-term scalps gone wrong. You believe that? Do you believe that? I have 999 micros left to short. Okay, here we go. Into the minis. What did I get? I got 8. I got not the best price. Not the best price with the mini. Let's get this sell-off started now. Oh, is this gonna fake me out? It's gonna fake me out, everyone. Sure enough. I might just bail right here. And we're pumping through those 20s. Do I get bailed out? Nope. Nope, I might. This is what I was afraid was going to happen. Blowing through it. All right, flat there. Still in the micros. Liquidity grab. Liquidity grab. Yeah, it grabbed my liquidity right here. And look at these 5-minute candles, just up. We tried to hold that resistance, didn't, and we failed. Absolutely failed. Try another short, it'll eventually work. We'll just keep shorting. Just keep shorting. I might jump back into this. Do I go long? I can't go long. I'm still looking for this short here for a push for a leg lower. I'm just looking for a leg lower down here to this 670. I'm not gonna jump in long. No, this is the last one for the evening. No FOMO longs. Come on, everyone. We're not gonna FOMO long. Grab the liquidity. Zooming in. Okay, I'm gonna jump in that one. Risking 16, 17 points on that. Big 17 points. Switch to silver real quick. Gold's selling off. Wow. Gold took a dump right there. Gold took a dump. Yeah, that's surprising. It might it might just recover and keep hitting all-time highs with the way that gold acts. It can do that. It really can do that. If this holds, I'm gonna continue to build a position if this freaking holds. If not, I'm out. Bro, I told you. 5,000. The bullet traders, $5,000. Remember, that's my what I'm okay with losing daily, and I've done it many a times. That's why I'm fine taking bigger trades. Remember, my normal size is 5 minis, and I have not had a reason to scale into a big position yet. I'm down $1,500. A big 1,500 bucks. I'm down. I'm just not going to let it hold all the way to $5,000. I'm not going to lose $5,000 all on this one because it's not that great of a setup. I do like building a little bit of a position, right? Some micros, a mini. It's not that bad. Leo Energy, I'm going to keep saying it until traders actually pay attention. I'll say it. How many? Minis? 5 minis? My normal. Yeah, you want me to keep saying it? I'll say it again. I'll keep saying it until this thing turns green. Yeah, gold's going up again. Buy 5 minis of gold and just hold it for a year. Buy 50. Buy 50. Chat never ceases to amaze me. Chat never ceases to amaze me. Hourly trend is up. Need to break 713. We need to break, honestly, these 704s. These 704s, 703s. Will we? I don't know. Don't know. It's short. 2.5. 2.5. Basically 25 micros. I look at it from a risk. Let's look at this. Let me tell you how I'm thinking about this, right? So my overall risk per point, right? Risk per point is what? You guys get it? What's my risk per point for anybody doing the math? It's $20 per point over here on the left and $30 per point over here on the right. So I'm risking $50 per point. Gold going to 4K. Yep, saltwater pig got it. $50. $50 per point is my risk. We want to talk about delta neutral. Do we get into some advanced stuff? Can the chat handle advanced conversation? Talking about yeah, I don't think we go there. I don't think we go there. I understand the chat. Let's get it. No, we cannot. No, I mean maybe like 5 traders can maybe start talking about delta and risk and go through hedging and micros and wow, you're short micros and you're short a mini. What happens if you close off 5 micros or 3 micros? What's your delta? Let's go through all this. Delta neutral is a lame. We're just risk on, baby. Risk on to the short side. What's a micro? We can talk about the new Marvel movie. See if this trade's going to play out. See if we can make a run back down towards 700. It ain't much, but it's honest work. I'm not talking smack. There's no smack to talk. Delta, theta. Oh, man. That might have been the move. That might have been the move to see if now we're making this pivot. This is the next pivot right there. Right, we had this. We now had the one here at 711. So there could be there is an argument to add if we could break through this 712s. Here we go. Oh, we're watching paint dry again tonight. 15 minutes left of class. Man, do I still want to be in a trade coming into the end of class so the chat makes me stay longer? I actually have a meeting a little bit early tonight, so but for the chat, I might push that out. Uh-oh, I added. Now I'm 70 risk, $70 per point. That was not a fat finger. That was not a fat finger.
Order filled.
You added on the mini, not the micro. I wanted to add on the mini, not the micro. Come on, chat. Let me make sure. Let's see if I get another. I'm going to get this so I can manage it. Oh, no, I guess that's it. All right. Where are we getting? There we go. That looks a little bit better. All right, let's tank this. Let's pick up momentum back down through 700. Come on, market. I am the liquidity. Well, we are going to find out, right? We're going to find out together tonight. Kumbaya. Should have just been a little bit more patient and waited for those 20s. I would have been in such a better position. Live and learn, I guess. Live and learn. May the fourth be with you. Jump, I told you. Put a little ghost offer down there at 660. We could limit down. Huh? You guys be okay with me if we limit down? 5%? Hey, if we're going to limit down, why not now? I'm short one guy. Who? Yeah. Mark order all you got, everyone. We're pushing this thing. Remember, this is not financial advice. Risk disclosure is in the YouTube chat. Say it all the time. Say it every time. This is for educational purposes only. We talk. We have fun. This is slow markets. I answer questions. We are traders together. I'll pay attention to the chat in a little bit. I'm focused on this trade. Don't worry, chat. You will get love. Unless this market goes up, then you might not get any love from me. You only get love if this market goes down. Educate us on Delta. NQ, got to be short. Bull second away to get wrecked. Short. NQ's going to 0. This market not moving. Get through these 712s. I want to see us get through this pivot right here. These 712, 711. Let's get going. Let's get through that. Oh man, I think I just seen my unrealized flash green for a second. That was nice. For a second. It's too slow. Almost there. Almost there. We still got a ways to go. Let's go to NQ. Make sure that's looking good. All right, what are we going to do here? This is another level of support resistance here at these 712s that we would need to get below for the shorts. Get below for the shorts on that. What's the tilt doing? Tilt's 55% short. Decision time. Yeah, this is decision time, I think. We're coming up on the decision. Are we going to break below 712, 711, or are we going to have a push higher? We need that Trump. We need that tweet. Tariffs. Gap fill, wait. Gap fill, wait. Don't mention the gap. Don't remind the Nasdaq of a gap up there. We need to start a tariff conversation. Everybody go tweet tariffs. Say additional 50% tariffs on everything. Everyone go tweet it, share it. No, I can't do that. Nope. Long tariffs for everybody. Are they called tweets anymore? Are they still called tweets? Even though it's called X, is it still called tweets? They're Twix posts. They're just posts. They're just posts now. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Let's get going. Don't stop. They're called truths. Little lies. Don't stop, Nasdaq. This is that next level. This is basically my entry for my micros, these 704s. We got to get through those. Let's see the 600 handle. 18600s. Don't stop. We bounce right off those 704s. Bounce again. Bounce again. We are bouncing right off that level. That's not what I'm wanting to see. It's a write-off. Don't worry, this loss is a write-off. You know. That's a good one. Yeah, just think of your losses like that. Yeah, this just goes against your profits, right? That's all it is. Chat's got jokes. Oh, I love the chat. Just take that loss. It's a write-off against your taxes. Your P&L. Your P&L. All right, let's get through those. We need to get through those 04s. This heavy support right in this zone. Breakthrough. Get back down to those 680s. You think the show should last 4 hours? We have 5 minutes left, everybody. 5 minutes left. Are we? Uh-oh. I'm just going to have to end it. I'm going to have to end it, right? Is that how it's? If we have 5 minutes left in this trade, the market's not going to do anything. We're just hanging out here. What happens in 5 minutes? Slow markets is scheduled to end in 4 minutes and 15 seconds. Let's get through this. Oh, man. Buyers stepping in right at those 704s again. Danielle says, we could go longer. All good. Come on, let's tank. Let's sell off. Sell off so I can get out of this position. Oh, 704s. Can we see it? Can we see those come into play? Uh-oh. Maybe. Buyers are strong there. Buyers are strong. I'm crazy. Close. We didn't get this far just to get this far. 13 points. All this for 13 points. Woo. Slow markets. Slow markets for sure. That's like a half a second during the New York session. Someone says flip long. Flip long. Flip long. You're green for the session, so what? I'm not green for the session. My realized P&L is minus 1,144. My unrealized is fluctuating. We need to get back below 700. There's a lot of support here at this level. Add contracts. Do we add? Do we add here? A break below 704 it can be a valid add to a short entry. Honestly, it really can. But I'm going to just wait. I'm already in a decent position size. Oh, come on. Let's get through it. Can we get through these 04s? I've been here for a while now. Gold's been shooting up. Yeah, gold's been going straight up. Going to hit all-time highs again in gold. All right. Let's see if we get a little spike in volatility right here. Okay, we're pushing through those 04s. Can we hold below them? Can we hold below them? That is the question. Are we going to run stops and rally? 30 seconds. 30 seconds. We have news. My stop loss is in place. You're in a karaoke. Karaoke. Don't worry. Maybe we'll get... I already reached out, see if we get some nice music. We get some music jamming into slow markets. All right. There's the spike in volatility. Man, what a volatile move right there. What a move. Wow. Look at that volatility coming in. Coming in right at the top of the hour. Straight up, right back down. 10 points. 10 points. Is that volatile? It looks volatile for this type of a market. But 10 points is still not very much, to be honest. Okay, break through those 04s. Come on. These 04s are going to just give me nightmares tonight. I'm not going to sleep thinking about these 704, and I'm not going to sleep tonight. Anything? Market? Am I just going to close it out here for... My candle's name is John Wick. A whole lot of nothing? 704 is going to be my nightmare tonight. Do something. Wiki Minaj. Looks like we're getting McDonald's for dinner tonight. McDonald's for dinner. Freaking McDonald's for dinner. Minus a G. Let's see. Chipotle. I don't like Chipotle. I tell you what, my entry right here at 704 has been that's been the hot spot. Well, chat, this might be where it ends. I don't think we could sit here and watch this market go sideways. This market is going a whole lot of nowhere. So yeah, nothing. We should go retest those highs soon. Thanks, Dakota. We have that gap from up top, and I'm not liking this. All right, chat. That's it for me. Minus 1,400, and I will catch everybody bright and afternoon tomorrow for lunchbox trading or power hour. Take care. See ya.